Monday, July 29, 2019. Man shot outside synagogue near North Miami Beach. A Jewish man was shot outside a synagogue Sunday evening near North Miami Beach. Witnesses told police officers the shooter was in a moving black car. A volunteer of Hatzalah was at the synagogue and was able to help the victim. Miami-Dade Police Department detectives are investigating the shooting as a possible hate crime. Representatives of Iran, Germany, France, Britain, China, Russia, and the European Union met in Vienna to discuss the 2015 agreement that restricts the Iranian nuclear program. Russian police arrested nearly 1,400 people as they gathered in Moscow at the weekend to demand free and fair elections. The British government is working on the assumption that the European Union will not renegotiate its Brexit deal and is ramping up preparations to leave the bloc on October 31st without an agreement. Israel says Arrow 3 missile shield passes U.S. trials. Israel's U.S.-backed Arrow 3 ballistic missile shield has passed a series of live interception tests over Alaska. Arrow 3 is billed as capable of shooting down incoming missiles in space, in altitude that would destroy any non-conventional warheads safely. The U.S. ambassador to Israel, David Friedman, attended Sunday's meeting of Netanyahu's cabinet, where he and the ministers watched a video of an Alaska missile interception. At least 3 people were killed and 15 other people injured in a shooting at the Gilroy Garlic Festival in Northern California. A New York man who planned to join the Taliban in Afghanistan and kill American forces was arrested at the JFK airport on Friday. President Trump announced on Sunday that Dan Coats would step down as Director of National Intelligence after a fraught tenure marked by tension with the Oval Office. Supreme Court lets Trump use disputed funds for border wall. The U.S. Supreme Court handed President Trump a victory by letting his administration redirect $2.5 billion to help build his promised wall along the U.S.-Mexico border. The conservative majority court, on a 5-4 vote with the court's liberals in dissent, blocked in full a ruling by a federal judge in California barring the Republican president from spending the money. A brief order explaining the court's decision said the government, quote, made a sufficient showing that the groups challenging the decision did not have grounds to bring a lawsuit. A 12-year-old girl was charged after swastikas were found painted on buildings in upstate New York. A community festival was coming to a close when gunfire erupted in a Brooklyn neighborhood, leaving 1 man dead, another person in critical condition, and 10 others wounded. A 5th NYPD officer has died by suicide in the last 2 months, escalating a recent crisis that has caused all levels of police leadership to speak out.